Hi, everybody. What's up? It's good to see you
Hello,
guys.
hello.
Welcome. Welcome to the first episode of the Silver Lining Show. We're so excited to have you guys here. This is so much fun. How's everybody doing tonight? Bella, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it.
Yo, Sable, I already see people in chat that are featured tonight.
Oh, I know. I'm seeing. I don't want to do too many spoilers, but
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know we
yeah.
have. I know we have a cat clip in here. I see Liz. I see Chicken. I have you all on
Mm-hmm.
my list, so you guys
Mm-hmm.
better. You guys better get ready. We've been scouring the web far and wide to get these clips for this first episode tonight. So we weren't really sure what our first approach was going to be. We thought a little bit about doing like a highlights of 2020, and then we decided to just go back for the last couple of months just to make it a little bit more relevant. So yeah, you guys can expect to see some clips of yourselves tonight. So get excited.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm definitely excited for it. And you know what? In honor of you, Sable, I brought. You know what? I haven't gotten Dr. Pepper
Oh
in a
my
long
God,
time, but
tuna.
I had to go out and I had to
Oh, I love that
purchase
sound.
one in honor of you.
Honestly, I have to tell you, a Dr. Pepper makes a specific sound effect when it opens, like way different from all the other cans. I'm telling you, I can hear it from a mile away. Cam or no cam, I could tell you that's a Dr. Pepper. And to be honest, you're going to be disappointed in me, but I'm actually out. So tonight I'm drinking a Coke. So I'm glad you can enjoy Dr. Pepper.
Wait,
So
wait,
that's
wait! You
good.
just you just went you just went over that so fast. You're drinking a
Yeah,
what?
we're just throwing that in there real quick, and then we're just gonna move right on. Yeah, we
Chat,
have.
get her. Between the Coke and saying Unguru, I don't know.
Oh my God, not the Anguru again. Here we go. I'm getting griefed already. All right, so to get this started, guys, just to give you a little bit of info, because I know some of you don't really know exactly what we're doing here. The plan for this podcast is to be a weekly check in. Tuna and I are going to be hosting for the next several weeks. We're going to be looking at some of the biggest plays in the hardcore community. So we're talking your Tommy Salami plays, we're talking your near death escapes, those on the edge of your seat moments. We're going to be looking to showcase some of that from the hardcore community. And we're also going to be showcasing some educational stuff too. So, I mean, I know you guys tune into F's in chat. We saw that last night. We learn a lot from watching that show, right? And we want to learn some more here too. So, we're hoping to see what to do, like who is doing stuff right in hardcore, and let's learn from them because we can all get better and do better at the game. So that's kind of the plan. And then some things are just going to be funny, purely for entertainment. So that's the
I,
overview.
I
Yeah, what's
I
up,
do
Tuna?
have to ask. I do have to ask. Do we have any verified 60s in the chat? Is anybody able to flex on us? Because I don't have
Um,
a 60. You know what?
we do.
I
Well,
need
I
to
saw
learn.
Liz. Liz was here. Liz is verified 60. So we have
Okay.
some. We have some.
Okay. All
And
right.
oh, I
All
saw
right.
Cat too. Cat's verified
Oh,
chicken.
Cat's here.
Well, she's gonna be verified. Yeah, yeah. We have some that are pending verification for
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
I also see Mama Tuna here, which is really exciting.
Hi, mom.
So
Yo,
yeah.
my mom. She's about to pass me on my personal best for hardcore, and
Oh my
my
gosh.
ego is not gonna let me live that down. But it is what it is.
We
So.
love to see it. So Tuna, for those who don't know you, since we're having this on my channel, you wanna like tell people about yourself real quick?
Okay. Okay.
What's the scoop?
Hello, how are you? My name is Tuna. I mostly stream classic WoW. I've been playing WoW since I was like 10 years old. So, that's kind of the only thing I do. I'm like a one-trick pony. Like that's all I do is play WoW. My whole family plays. My mom just got into hardcore. So that's kind of what we're doing up until TBC. So,
You've been playing WoW
hello,
for how
Liz.
many years?
Since beta, like in 2004.
Wow.
My parents got me into it. So it's been a journey. It's been a journey.
Yeah, and now we're here.
Oh
learning
yeah.
from learning from some of the greats. So I think to get it started, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up our first clip. So this is a clip that we sourced from the Hardcore Highlights channel. If you guys haven't used that channel before, I'm gonna link really quickly to in the chat just where we're sourcing our clips from. So going forward, if you want a chance to be featured on the show, make sure you throw your clips in the highlight reel channel that's in the Hardcore Discord. Somebody else can link the Hardcore Discord information too as well if you're not in the Hardcore Discord already. So let's get it started. Let's look at this escape. Title of the clip, WoW Classic Warrior Paladin Hardcore Duo Escape. Have you seen this one yet, Tuna?
I have, and there's a part in this where I had to stop it, pause it, and reverse like 10 times.
Okay.
And it's coming up. I'll tell you when. So I don't see any other ogres, right? Like there are no ogres anywhere.
Just one. And where is this? Do you know this location?
This isn't Arathi. Where did those two come from? They don't come from. Does he summon them or?
I have no clue. That's part of the reason why I wanted to show this. So
they just came out of thin air. I feel like I kept reversing and like trying to see where they came
from. Oh, okay.
So
they're in the keep in Arathi is where this is located. Yeah. If you guys can't see, hold on. Let me double check the quality. Hold on. Let me scale this back. I don't know why it's like pre-faulting to low quality clips. Sorry, guys. Okay, so we know where they are now, and we can actually see the clips, so that'll be good. Let's restart this. So they're killing these ogres. I was like, I could have sworn this was a higher quality clip. So they're killing this one ogre, is what they think. They probably cleared their way in. Some sort of respawn hits them, and they're going to get out. And I have to say, at this point, like, before they've even made it out of the tower, I'm stressed. I'm freaking out. What about you? Like, do you get away?
You see the paladin. The paladin's like, I'm going this way. And the warrior's like, I'm going that way.
But they have 3 mobs. They're splitting up. You have ogres everywhere. 4 ogres, correction. And we know how hard the ogres hit, right? So you're literally, you're staying in or you're running at this point.
Right.
Yeah, and, elite ogres casting. Ogre too. Yeah. And they're choosing to run. And I don't know if you guys know this location, but running out of this place is an absolute nightmare. Like, working your way into it to begin with is already bad news, but to actually run through all of these mobs, I don't know. I
noticed he hasn't used like his freedom yet or his bubble yet, and I think what he's doing is he's making sure he has aggro on them before he bubbles.
He's literally tanking 20 ogres to help his partner get out too. It's the wildest thing. And also, one thing I noticed watching this is they're trying so hard to be strategic and they're bathing out of there. But the aggro radius of all of these mobs is so large that they actually feel like every single mob on the way out.
Oh my god. I probably would have just stood there and died at
But they escape. Like, that's the crazier thing. Oh, Asmongold. Oh god, we're going to start getting some of those Asmongold using a TOS word. All right. Whoa, so we're going to go ahead and close.
First episode. It's over before it even started.
Oh, I see Winky making comments. Winky, don't even make me bring up some of the things that have popped up on your YouTube after the clips. Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, watching that clip, I feel like that was 1 part luck that they made it out of there, pulling all of those mobs, but also 2 part skill. Like, how the heck did he save all of his cooldowns? It was so strategic. Also, who is that clip from, by the way? That was from Chuwak, Chuwak on YouTube, from the hardcore community. If anybody's interested in checking out that channel. Yeah, wild. All I know is anytime I see an ogre, I'm trying to avoid it. I'm not interested in getting to know any ogres in WoW, that's for sure.
I probably would go there when they were green with the duo, but that was super risky.
Yeah, super risky. All right, next clip that we found to show today is Sidon. Some of you may know her. I bet we have some Sidon subs in chat, so put some emotes in. Show her some.
I need to see the Sidon trap emote. Does anybody possess
one of my
Sidon trap emote? Yeah, it's so good.
So first off, in this clip, I see her in the chat. So I see her, she's 55 in this clip, playing warrior, by the way. And also, am I incorrect in saying, I'm pretty sure this is still Sidon's first hardcore attempt, like a solo attempt. Am I wrong in that? Have you died in hardcore yet? Aside from your duos and stuff? I feel like this might be her first, or her first warrior or something like that. Anyway, she's an absolute Chad, basically, is what I'm trying to say, regardless of the exact details. So she's 55 in this clip. And Tuna, what's your highest hardcore tune that you've had so far?
30. Okay. So, the 50s are a long ways away.
Yeah.
It's a lot of time invested, especially a warrior.
Yeah. And then how did it feel losing your level 30 tune?
Awful. Awful. I was heartbroken, but you know what? We go again. We go again.
So I can't even imagine getting into a near death experience. I thought she hadn't died in. Oh my gosh, chat's roasting me. I thought she hadn't died solo so far. I've been seeing her on this warrior doing so good. Well, she's gonna get it on this one. That's all I know. But anyways,
I would just like to say the clips that we're playing, for some reason, I kept thinking people were gonna die. That's how like
I know, and we know that's not even what we're doing, right? But still,
right. I was like, oh, Sable put in death clips on accident, but you know what?
I know. So it's so
Silver
nervous.
lining.
Yeah, it makes me so nervous watching these things because we can't even imagine what it would feel like to lose a tune at that high level. Seriously.
Right.
So, okay. Yeah, we know it's not a death clip, but let's see what happens here. So, she's in the Fellstone field
Get me away from this cave or this tent.
against my favorite, a caster mob, the Scarlet Invoker.
Yeah, these things are pretty painful.
That's sarcastic. I hate caster mobs almost as much as I hate ogres. They hit so hard, especially for a melee class.
She's already under half health.
Yeah.
She's getting
The
chunked.
red screen of
Is
death.
that a poison
Let's be careful.
that's on her?
I don't know. Okay, so I'm not quite sure what the mechanic is of this mob, why it's hitting so hard. But look at her health. 382, 300.
Pretty scary.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
That was so close. And still with the poison. Like, I would be freaking out. Eating right away. That's a good choice.
My favorite part of this clip, watching this earlier, and I watched it a couple of times, I feel like Saiden and I have so much in common just watching this because we both have the same stress response, I feel like, just in watching her clip. Like, she looks calm, cool, collected. But as soon as it's over, she takes like a huge sigh of relief, a drink, and she's like, oh my God, I have got to like log out for today. Like I am spent. And I feel like I do the same thing. I don't know. Sometimes I freak out, but I feel like that's exactly what I do too. It's like calm on the outside, but internally
You're freaking out.
freaking.
That quest now.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I've seen the Stockades clips. I could tell that you're like, I need to heal.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Can I get a heal? And inside you're like,
Ah.
And
I'm about to die.
I like how she says too that she's like, I'm not sure if I want to do this quest anymore. And she's like actually thinking she's going to back out because I feel like one thing that kills a lot of people in hardcore is that feeling like, okay, I'm so close to finishing this quest. I've already started. I might as well finish it. But it is never like too late to back out if you need to take a step back. And when you're getting absolutely chunked, like she was in this case, I think that's the right call. I don't know.
Right.
She'd have to tell us. Did she continue to finish the quest? Does anybody know? I think she's
I
in
want to
chat,
know
so-
too.
Okay.
Would you go back in? What if there's a good reward from the quest?
Absolutely not. Because you know what? You can't wear that great reward if you're dead.
Very true.
So
Very true.
keep that in mind. If we're getting chunked
Ooh.
against a caster mob. Oh, I know. You already know the next clip. Okay.
You know what? I do have to say there's a theme here, and I don't know if it's on purpose or there's a lot of warriors. I don't know. I feel like someone might have some warrior bias
Oh
here.
crap. Okay, well I sourced some of the clips, Tuna sourced some of the clips. So if that's happening, that just means we need to get you more involved with the clip selection. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, you're not wrong. So we're about to segue into two similar clips, similar but different. So this first one, both clips are going to show you approaches to Cyclonian. And I know I warned a couple people earlier today. So one of the goals of this is we are going to try to show some things that are pretty educational. So hopefully these are going to be things that we're covering, like death hotspots, things that people think are notoriously hard in hardcore. And hopefully by this time next week, after we show you guys some of these strats, it's like nobody's dying to this because we all know the counters. So today's is going to be Cyclonian. And that's just because, as the fates have had it, several hardcore players have been doing some pretty cool things, getting the Cyclonian quest done. So if you guys don't know the quest, it's a warrior quest and it's hard. Tuna, have you done this quest before?
I have never leveled a warrior past like level 12. So
Oh.
no.
Well, maybe that needs to be on your list.
Ooh, I don't know about that. I don't know. What level do you get this quest?
Isn't it like 30? I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
But the person who we're featuring first is Duranosaur. I think a lot of us know him. He produces some of the best content out there. And to be honest, I had to hold myself back to not show like 10 of his clips tonight because he is always posting good highlight clips. So if you guys are interested in more content from him, definitely check out his channel and also the highlights channel in general because he's always posting good ones. But so he was the first person that I saw that posted in the highlights channel in this last month covering a Cyclonian strat. So he named this a hunter's approach to Cyclonian, meaning you already know he's going to be kiting. Have you ever made use of kiting strats, Tuna, like for mobs in hardcore?
No.
Yeah, I haven't either. I mean, it takes some skill, right? I mean,
I think I just do
There's
this,
like the classic like over the fence
and then, like,
thing
every
in
once
like
in a while,
Elwyn, but like that's the extent of it.
Yes.
This is
so you just range
crazy.
just, like, envelop
yeah,
them
some
and
fences
shit.
and pillars and stuff. So what you're watching, it looks like a hunter, but in actuality, this is a warrior kiting
Right.
Cyclonian. So he is taking it all the way to town. And I want to point out something here. So right where we are in this clip, I want you guys to keep this location in mind because our next clip is going to show you a strat for Cyclonian right at this exact spot. You don't have to go any further and you can hack him here as well. But if you're curious in the kite strat, we're going to continue on and let Duranosaur round this clip out for us. But
And you know, I'm sure there are many warriors that come here on hardcore at like 32, 34, and they think that they're just gonna, you know, world buff and zuck him down, but
I mean,
yeah, so I mean,
not the case.
things to keep in mind here, he's strategically stopping as he kites when the mob stops. So the mob has some, I don't know, swirly mechanic, we'll call it. I don't know the actual name of it. Somebody in chat might know the mechanic that the mob's doing, but he's waiting for that to hit so that it stops so he can get
actually, I think
another
catch up to me. Maybe not.
shot in without taking damage.
Oh, that missed.
So what you're saying is that going through Wailing Caverns, hunters don't need prio for Venom Strike, and now should be a warrior,
I
right?
think I wait
Yeah,
for-
all loot is
On the
warrior
bow.
loot, Tuna.
All loot is warrior loot, exactly.
This we already knew. That's just bro science.
Oh my gosh. And this
So-
You don't have
the
to-
the upgrade is really big from this, right? The axe.
Oh yeah, it's
would know.
great.
Oh shit, getting dazed.
So he's also avoiding all of the mobs along the river. So do you guys see where he's kiting this back? He's taking this thing all the way to Torin Mill to get help with the guards to kill Cyclonian. So
What?
I'll show you guys, our next clip we're going to show you is another approach to this fight. And I'll say this approach looks way more fun. I think if you're looking for something that's safer than your typical Cyclonian fight, this is a pretty solid one. It's still spicy even though you're cutting it to the guards because you have a long way to go and you have to time those shots really well. Make sure you're not getting dazed and hit or running into any mobs along the way. And then I love how he's just like so casual. Like look at the face. Like he's literally not impressed because he does stuff
this
like
is
this
casual
all
for
the
him.
time. Like it's just a casual play, just a regular day.
I was summoned, yo. He's here.
We love
Duranosaur, the man. You can tell he's
So-
a hunter main for sure.
So very well played. So he posted this clip and we learned a lot from it already, right? And if we want a little spice, but a little safer than a typical Cyclonian fight, that's one approach that we can take. So like 1 week later, Not a Cop 911, also from the hardcore community, then said, okay, Duranosaur, I see your Cyclonian clip and I want to show another hack. So similar approach. So this is a Cyclonian strat. And remember where I said to make note of on the river. I had to speed. Okay. So also I had to speed this up. It's a long clip. You're going to see why in a second. So the reason why the orc is moving at like hyper speed, and also I'm going to let the audio play for a second because the orc sound effects at hyperspeed sound hilarious. And honestly, like Cheesy Winky, one of you should make a rap with that as the beat. So I want you to hear it at first, but then we'll turn it off so that it doesn't drive you guys crazy. But okay, so 37 Warrior is going in. Okay,
I need to get closer.
this clip doesn't have better quality either.
I can't do that yet.
I
So,
could totally see this made into a song.
oh, just wait, just wait.
Can't do that yet.
do that yet.
Yeah, like if you speed it up, It literally sounds like a beat.
I can't do that yet.
So he pulls Cyclonian to the river. See the spot he's in? So this is exactly where Duranosaur crossed over, right? And Duran kept going. He kept running all the way to town, which is spicy and fun, but it also poses the risk of all the other mobs along the riverbank. So if you guys didn't notice, this guy is using thrown weapons. So you can kill Cyclonian, and you're hearing this correct, with only thrown weapons, and that's what he does. So Cyclonian evades here on the river. All you have to do, watch this guy. He just moves back and forth, kiting. And it goes back and forth. And now watch the health of the mob, 94%. So this is a long fight. That's why I had to speed the clip up, because Cyclonian is level 40. So it also depends on, I guess, what level you're doing this. And I don't know. I think somebody like Tommy would have to tell us if you can even like level up. I don't know. I don't really know how throwing weapons work. But look at this. Just back and forth. There's nothing around but turtles. Foolproof. At level 37, go get your Cyclonian kill. Take no damage. No chance of death. So,
Crazy.
yeah. If you're choosing, I mean, there's two different approaches there, right? And both work very well, but both require no farming, no advanced preparation. They just require you getting the quest, going over there, and getting it done with no risk. And, okay, so look.
Oh.
Things can go wrong, though, right? So, like, you just have to... This guy goes in, starts fighting. So you have to be prepared to some extent, it looks like, for the actual fight. But then he just keeps popping back into the river. It continues to evade, and he kind of like... He continues. So it's evading, but without, recovering any of its health. So I guess there is a little bit of risk here, because if you get pushed out of the standard spot, you may get into regular combat, but it looks pretty easy to continue this dance back and forth. So something to consider. Rose said they got cool. They got bored and killed it normally. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's true too. The thought is you don't have to do this stuff, right? Yeah, you can these are just options to save you a little bit of risk in hardcore. And I mean, even if you wanted to do this for a minute and you got bored with it, tired of doing this, you could just go in and continue the fight when it's at half health, or like 25% health or something like that. So yeah. And then spoiler alert, it just continues just like that. Nothing too exciting happens. But yeah, he gets the Cyclonian kill, gets the quest done. So interesting approach. So the next clip, I went like a creep into Twitch, and I had to pull this because this clip, yeah, and that's going to be happening a lot, by the way, now that we're doing this. If you guys start seeing clips by TheSilverSable on your channels, just a heads up. I'm on the prowl. I'm looking for clips. And again, if you're just getting here and you weren't here earlier, I'm going to go ahead and relink the information about this show. So if you guys want a chance to be featured, the easiest way is to just put your clips in the highlight reel channel in the Hardcore Discord. But also, I'm going to be lurking, so will Tuna. We're going to be like sourcing for some clips. So the reason why I had to go and clip this is not because it wasn't already clipped. Haley does a great job of posting these clips, and they're always posting really good, just amazing clips. Like every clip that I see of Haley cracks me up. The reason why I had to go and clip this from their channel, though, is because I felt like some more context was needed. So the clip that I saw in the, like, it was like in the Death channel or something like that, was just the end, the survival piece. And I want you guys, I had to go back just a couple seconds and show the beginning of this, because I feel like there are a couple of teachable moments in this clip. So let's roll it. And also, Haley, if you're watching this, you're amazing. And please continue posting your clips, because they make... Oh, and also, I'm going to turn down audio on this because I had a problem. Well, yeah, there's a language warning, but also I had a hard time clipping it at first. So I think there might be some like DMCA stuff. So I'm going to like virtually mute it just for the sake of the VOD.
These guys hurt.
Okay, so hold on. Before we even get started, I just want to point out what's happening here at the beginning of the clip. So Haley has just moved into this new zone, and in front of them has rendered in these two mobs, okay? And I'm actually going to play the audio for this part because this is like the first moment. There's two parts. She's like, okay.
She's like,
Because didn't see these coming, right? Haley didn't see these coming, and they were like, okay, we're gonna do this fight anyways. You know, we're out in the open, we can handle these two. But I just want to point out that that's where things can start to go wrong. Like, if you are not expecting a mob and a mob comes up on you, you have the choice to run. So let's continue on.
Haley's not gonna run. She's gonna fight.
Oh,
Oh, heck yes.
Katie,
Oh
thank
my
you for your
God.
resub. I appreciate it.
These mobs slap.
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't see the full.
But you haven't seen this?
no.
This is
No,
the
I only
part.
saw like the getaway, but I didn't see
Okay.
this part.
So I just want to
Oh,
say,
no.
beautiful play right there. Did you see that war
Fuck, I'm
stomp?
gonna die. I'm gonna goddamn
Yeah.
die.
To
I'm gonna
the
goddamn die.
language
No,
warning.
I'm not.
To the
What's going on in your head? when
To the
you're playing.
Tauren, to the Tauren, yeah, you're totally not wrong.
Shit.
To the Tauren haters of chat, can I just say, would Haley have lived if they didn't have War Stomp in this situation? No, because that War Stomp came in clutch. So first off, learnable moment, play Tauren. That's what. Tuna, do you like Taurens? Oh my, don't even answer it.
No,
Just leave it.
I do. You know what? Female Taurens are bis, I will say. But I went troll shaman for my shami, but the stomp would have saved me too.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not, but
And there's no-
yeah, definitely came in clutch here.
There's no percentage on their health bar or anything, so I'm not exactly sure what we're working with here, but can I just say, if you're playing hardcore and you literally have no color on your upper health bar, I don't even need to know what the percentage is to know that you are in a bad situation. So, oh my god, I saw this clip and I was like, holy crap. Well played, though. I mean, calm under pressure for the most part. Yes, the external processor versus... So I would call Sidon and myself internal processors. Haley is more of an external processor, but they both survived, right? So
I'm just thinking of like that raptor up ahead. Like,
I know.
Imagine getting away and then here comes
Yeah.
the raptor.
I know. Running right through... But look, the pivot.
Oh, yeah.
It's seen, and then boom,
And the
we
pot.
got the health pot, the heal, which I think is pretty impressive because I'll say, as somebody who played shaman for the first time and got in a similar situation, I was so overwhelmed when I had an accidental pull like this that I actually couldn't think to do anything other than to like toss a totem and then run, and I still died. But I didn't even get a heal off, and there's nothing worse when you're a mana user and like you're running, right? And okay, so not that I would do this, but if there was ever a person who was covering a death clip, right, and you die and you have full mana like this, when you die as a mana user, you run the risk of getting roasted by other
And get
people. I don't
roasted.
know who would do that, but not us. But I've learned that the hard way because I have died with a full mana bar before. So just saying.
Oof.
You've been warned.
Is
Maybe
that
that's
sticky glue? Is that sticky glue right there?
yeah, sticky glue, bandages,
Slumber.
the skull.
Sand.
Yeah, all of the tools. So yeah, not dying today. All right.
Ooh, this is
So,
a good one. This is a good one. I think
trying to
so. Before we play it, I think it was planned, but we'll see. We'll see. Go ahead and
Okay. Yeah, I think so too. So I'm pretty sure, and the reason why I'm pretty sure this was planned is because, for context, as we get the clip started, we're looking at a 52 rogue or HC, and I'm gonna say, if you guys are playing hardcore, you probably already know this player. We see a ton of clips that are just mind-boggling. This is another person, a very frequent flyer in the highlight channel, and just had to pick like one or two of their clips tonight, but.
Because I
So-
noticed, their health is getting chunked down and they're not using like evasion or
Yeah, I was going to ask, so
blind
you're
even.
more familiar with Rogue than I am. So looking at this clip, what I see is just a Rogue getting chunked by two gorillas. So are you seeing
Right.
more that I'm not seeing? Like, were there other things besides this tactical ding that we just saw that would have saved him in this situation?
He could have blinded and used a bandage. He has evasion up. He has a thistle tea he could use. Um, he has a health pot he could use. There's a lot, so that's why I kind of think that maybe it was
I know, because it's hard. I mean, like, at the beginning of the clip, it seems like he's done a pretty good job of, like, tactically clearing the cave, though, right? Like,
Right,
taking them
right.
one at a time. And then all of a sudden, so he's only fighting one at first and has gotten to about half health. And it doesn't look like he's planning on fighting a second. And then, boom, this guy out of nowhere comes in from the left and just, like,
That's true. That's true.
scary. But yeah, there might have been some other things. But yeah, how impressive is this, right? So
That's crazy.
remains calm, doesn't get dazed, just starts attacking this mob like it's just a day at the office. And then, look, the quest pops up. That's the other thing. So I don't really know which quest this is. This is somewhere in Fungal Rock. But when he's first fighting this, it's not popping up as a turning, something that he can turn in, right? So he had to kill this last gorilla or something that he looted off of this, allowed him to turn in the quest. I don't really know. Do you see that? Like, the quest pops up mid-combat.
Yeah, and I think the gorillas they're calling for help too.
Yeah, but look at
So-
this. The bandage, just chilling.
Oh, okay, so he does bandage. He does
Yeah,
bandage.
does a bandage, and then is like, you know what? Doesn't look like I'm gonna win this, so let me just sidestep, turn in the quest, and ding to live and to go on to 53. Look at this, and the health was so low too. Yeah,
A tactical ding.
wild, so
You know,
impressive.
he's like,
Oh,
I'm
it's an
gonna let you wait,
escort.
gorilla.
It's an escort.
Oh.
Chat saying.
Oh,
Okay, so they're thinking it was there the whole time, but yeah, what a great use of that quest XP. So tactical dings, something that I wish I could plan out myself. I don't know. Have you ever had a tactical ding, Tuna, in hardcore?
I have not. I don't think I have. No.
I don't think I have either.
You said you were thinking about trying rogue, right?
Yeah, a little
Eventually?
bit. Eventually, yeah. But
Maybe when the
a lot
stash
to
gets
learn.
60
yeah,
board side.
yeah. I'm gonna go horde next if the stash gets to 60. That's the plan.
Do you think horde is easier? I have to ask you.
I don't know,
think
because
Alliance-
I think Horde is more difficult for me because I haven't played Horde. But I don't know which side is easier. I wouldn't. I'll have to study both and then get back to you. But
Okay.
I don't know if I get a 60 on Alliance and I don't get a 60 on Horde. What is that going to say? So
No.
we got to get a 60 on both, I guess, so
Right.
that we can be a neutral party to this argument. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so next one. This is another like high IQ hardcore hack. I'm pretty sure. This is yeah, it is. So this is a notorious spot. Do we recognize the location that we're in? Skull Rock, Tuna.
yeah.
What do you know about Skull Rock?
Skull Rock. You don't go to Skull Rock. You know what? I don't even go try
Or-
kazoos.
You go to Skull Rock and you don't come out of Skull Rock, right? It's like,
Yeah, exactly.
there's two options. You don't go or you don't come back. One of the two.
Exactly. Yeah, I try to avoid it at all costs. I'll like pull the mobs outside, but that's about it. I'm not going this far in.
So this is interesting. So not only is it, so this is Falconia HC, by the way. They're in Skull Rock and they are gonna be approaching Gazoos. And this mob slaps. We all know. We have seen things go terribly wrong here. The interesting thing is they have found a hack, if you will, of how to fight Gazoos without the void. So keep in mind, you run some risk by doing this strat. Or
Wait, did you just see that?
hold on. Actually,
Shadow Bolts resisted.
I'm totally farming all of you. That's actually somebody else's clip. It shows how to do this. We had 2 Gazoos clips. I just got confused. Okay, just kidding. We're gonna show that later. Spoiler alert. So that was another tactical ding. How could I forget?
That was
So
tactical
how
ding.
crazy is that?
They actually resisted. They resisted one of the Shadow Bolts that could have taken them out.
Debated.
Potentially.
Okay, let's rewatch with fresh eyes now that we know what's actually going on in this clip. So it's just a standard fight. First off, we're getting extremely lucky that there's been no respawn in this hallway, by the way, because respawn rate in Skull Rock is insane. Yeah, it gets down to 8% health. It looked like Falconia was thinking about leaving in this moment, running, and then realized. I don't know. Do you see that in their movement? Because I feel like I see that whole train of thought going on for them.
Yeah, I'm gonna run away, but
Yeah.
there's nowhere to go.
Right. And then also, but if I can kill Gazoos, I can probably ding. Like I seriously feel like they thought through that whole thing. Which
Deadly
is
Cave.
Wild. Yeah, Deadly
Very
Cave. So
Deadly
well played by Falconia. Another good tactical ding. And yeah, we're gonna show a clip later of how to fight him without the void, but we'll get to that in a bit. All right. So our next clip.
Ooh, the mage. I haven't done mage in hardcore.
The mage, not just any mage, Nova
AoE.
HC. Yeah, doing AoE mage. So we all know and love Nova HC. And Nova is doing what mages do best. AoE farming. Tuna, do you have much experience doing AoE on mage?
A little bit. I have a mage at 68. I kind of done a little bit. Like I can do ZG and all that stuff, but hardcore, I don't know if I would
What?
touch it.
I'm impressed. So I have a level 60 mage, and the extent of my AoE experience has just been running in and arcane explosioning
And just standing there.
the techs and BWL and stuff. Yeah, just standing there and getting burned down or bubbled by some nice pocket healer. But no advanced AoE strats. So anytime I see a mage doing AoE and in hardcore, I'm pretty impressed. So that's what we're gonna see in this clip. So Nova is doing some AoE XP farming out over in Hillsbrad. Did we see what level? 24, I think, 25, mid-20s mage. And notice the camera angle. So he's trying very hard to be strategic on this pull, obviously. I mean, this is important, right? You don't want to pull extra mobs in your AoE farming. That's like the mage AoE rule number 1. Because if you get something else and you're out of mana, you're cheese toast, right?
We got the bomb going out. Ooh, oh wait, it didn't get all of them though. Flame strike.
So the mana is low, but we pop something.
Oh, two of them decided not to run away in fear.
And
Oh
then
gosh, so
the extra pull. So instantly target dummies to
Have you
mitigate the
played
damage.
with target dummies? Have you done target dummy?
Oh yeah.
strat?
Yeah, I do engineering on like all my hardcore tunes. I feel like once you try engineering, it's so hard to not have it in your back pocket. Look at this. Do you guys see what's happening?
He's eating him.
Using the dead body to get a little health back before taking on this final full health mob.
What a baller. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I would AoE yellow mobs. I feel like that is so risky.
I
would
know.
maybe like greens. But this whole field is so deadly.
Yeah,
They're like,
and then
they're
look,
like paths
just
walking around. Oh, I'm just gonna loot.
just taking a sweet time, get those fused wirings off the target dummy, and then there we go. We've regened enough. We're getting this last peasant and getting out of there. No harm done. I mean, that is actually wild. The fact that he was AoE farming in the first place, and they're yellow mobs, like you said, that's already scary.
Yeah.
But then also, I mean, as soon as you get that second pull, the reaction speed that it took him to notice that he had that extra mob. First off, that he even noticed that he pulled it. I feel like it just came out of nowhere. And then target dummy, he's got the sheep going out, getting the regen, eating, getting some extra health. I mean, the plays. It kind of reminded me, I feel like when you see a good mage, you can just tell. It reminded me of when I was watching Kigo like several months ago when he was leveling up his mage in hardcore, and he got DC'd on the flight path, and he was able to process what was happening quick enough to then use his ice block mid-air and then slow fall down to the ground. And I mean, stuff like that, it's just, I don't know how people react that quick. I'm always very impressed with those, for sure.
Damn, that's crazy. Oh,
Okay.
this one. Oh, when I watched this one earlier today, are we not doing that one? We're doing a different one.
Do you want to wait until the end for that one?
Yeah,
This is the one that
let's
stresses
hold off
you
on that
out.
one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's wait till the end.
Okay,
Let's save
so we'll
it.
wait till the end on that one. And then... Okay, so then I'm sorry for the next one we're about to show, because I feel like this one's going to be a sore subject for you, Tuna. Do you see where this is at?
Oh, he's at Veselith. Oh my
So-
gosh. And he has
tell
the
me.
heart rate monitor.
So tell me, so talk to me about Veselith.
So Veselith slaps. Bessie slaps. And, you know, as a rogue, what level is this rogue? 22?
Yep, 22.
I would not be touching Veselith at 22. Maybe when Bessie's a green. I think I did it on my rogue at like 27.
Yikes.
But
So
Yikes
yeah,
is right.
I don't know this mob, but I've seen that you had a really like tough run-in with this mob. I've seen other people have tough run-ins with this mob, and I just know enough to know that I should be afraid of this mob. I also want to point out something hilarious here. Do you guys see that there is a second person right next to him? First of all, they're a hardcore player. They're in the hardcore guild. Their name is Zug Zug, your mom. So there's that. But they are just bystanding this fight. So they are in true orc fashion going to watch this 1v1 with honor. And they do not interfere at all, which surprises me because I feel like this has to be his friend or something. And how hard would it be to just be sitting by watching your friend about to die and not do anything about it? So just keep in mind, this guy doesn't interfere at all. He's just there to cheer on his friend, which is one of my favorite parts of the clip. But yeah, we've got our heart rate monitor on. So this is CD Key, by the way. CDKEE on Twitch.
Okay, got my...
the heart rate is going up. I think it drops.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I know.
Yep.
I've thought about adding a heart rate monitor on my stream, and I feel like I would just be called out all the time if I had one of those. I feel like it's a lot to have.
Bessie gets like turned around. She's like, nope.
So,
Oh my god. Right away, I'm noticing, like, for me, I would have popped slice and dice right away. I don't think, and a pot right away. Like, as soon as she started chunking me, the heart rate's going down. Wait, never mind. It's going back up. We're going back up. Oh, he's not doing too bad though. Oh my gosh.
guy.
He's like scouring.
he uses an anti-venom, I think, is like the one thing that he pops. His health pot's on cooldown, so
He
he
got a bandage.
has used it at some point, even though I don't really see it go out. Yeah, and then
Sticky
gets
glue.
the
Oh,
bandage off.
Wait, sticky glue resisted.
Yep.
Oh, sprint. Okay, gotta go fast.
Just hit it
Damn.
as fast as possible. Yeah, I don't know if he was
Yo.
thinking he was gonna maybe like sprint out of the fight if it got way too close of a call, but then he just committed one of those full send.
That's what happened with me. I sticky glued Bessie, and Bessie trapped me as well. But we were
Yeah.
just like, we were far enough that she couldn't hit me though. So I kind of lucked out. I can't. She resisted that sticky glue that he used.
So that's one of the mechanics, right? Like she tosses out a net and can trap you, just like
Yep.
some other spiders can. So you kind of have to be aware of that if you're trying to fight Bessie. And yeah, then
that was a good clip.
then his friend is like, his friend cheers in the corner, hasn't done anything, and he just smiles at his friend.
Heart rate's at
Gotta love
92.
it.
I wonder if Zug Zug, your mom, completed it. I wonder if he waited for him.
Maybe that's what I was thinking. He shouts out, "Hell yeah, brother!" So
Hell
he was pumped
brother.
up either way. All right, the
Oh
next
my
one.
gosh.
So the next one is let's just pull it up and then we'll discuss.
First, can I tell you?
Yeah, go ahead, Tuna, take it
The
away.
day, Chicken Basket, you told him not to go into the cave the other night on his Alliance Druid.
Oh yeah, what did I?
It was just, you said don't go into the cave. We need you.
Yeah,
for SM."
specifically.
And what do you know?
Specifically, I think the conversation was, "Hey, chat, I'm heading over to Arathi. What should I do out here, and what should I not do?" And I said two things. Knowing Chicken Basket, our friend Chicken, I said, "Whatever you do, don't go into the cave with those shadow hunters, and don't do the PvP quests because there's also like those PvP quests out there." So I knew he would just like meme about doing those. What does he do? 1 minute later, goes into the mother freaking cave with the shadow hunters, dies, and now has left the stash to tank as a rep paladin up into the high level content. So we're still kicking, by the way, but there's that. So yeah. So anyways, also, this is not that clip though. So again, not death clips. We're doing an interesting birthday surprise. It seems like he had a couple of surprises that were not good surprises. Oh my gosh. But let's play it out. So he's fighting Awatonka, which again, not a horde player, so I don't actually know this mob. Yeah, the real life Defias. I can't with the Defias mask. And he's hanging out with chat, which is great.
What the hell?
No,
Oh, shit.
no,
But then-
not
Oh
the
my god, I'm
pad.
fucking dead. Oh my god, I'm dead. Wait, I'm not dead.
He stopped.
Oh my god, mouse is on screen. Get away. Potion. Holy shit, where's the potion?
Oh,
The hands up,
God.
the hands
He kinda
up,
was just
and
like-
it scrolls the mouse, so he can't even see what's going on. I don't know how he gets out of that. And honestly, there's another clip like this in later on in the night that we're gonna be playing, and I feel like I have done this before too. Like this whole like hands up thing before you're dead is just. I don't know why we do this, like, but I feel like we just know enough about hardcore at this point to know that we're so screwed when something like this happens that we almost
Hands
just
up.
like give up, but then you realize like you're not dead yet. Like I did the same thing in Stockades. Like my hands were off of my keyboard before I even had died. So yeah, but look, as shown in this clip, like have you guys actually seen? So first off, he's fighting Owatonka, some named mob. So already that makes me think that the mob has, you know, higher health and maybe some more mechanics than your regular mob. But then also the Alliance patrols, which nobody really gets away from. And look at how this happened. Like, can you see this? The fact that he's fighting this mob, he's already like half health. He reads chat. He
Chained
gets
bolt.
the pulled Alliance pats.
'Cause I think he's the guy. He dropped
And
more-
not only that, he goes to try to get away and his mouse toggles to the other screen, accidentally like completely closed out of his game. Like you can see it happening because his screen pans upwards. Like it all just goes. Look at this.
Oh my god, I'm dead. Wait, I'm not dead.
Look
Oh my god,
Wait, I'm
mouse
not
is on
dead.
screen. Get away. Potion.
The camera angle.
Saved.
Where's the potion?
And look at
He
this.
honestly-
1 HP and he gets out of it. So if you guys think that you should ever just give up in hardcore, let this clip inspire you because you are not dead until you are actually dead.
You know, he was saved by the blood shards.
Also-
that blood shard buff is like so good. Like that speed thing that he has going on, he must have just have gotten that, and then out to go kill Awatonka.
Kills
Crazy,
me.
yeah.
I can't.
Mm-mm.
So, let me get the next one pulled up. So this is shifting gears a little bit because that one was hilarious. So I need to recover for a second. A more serious, but also like a close call clip, I suppose. So this is a duo. This is Metasurf from Hardcore Community, and they run into Voltros. So first thing I want to point out here is, again, because we're doing some teachable things in this series, is this is a large bird that slaps that you don't want to run into usually
Sable,
if
I
you're
have to
out in
ask you.
Westfall. Oh God, what is up, Tuna?
I have to ask you.
Yep.
If you saw this bird, are you saying to yourself, "I'm gonna try to kill it"?
Mm-mm.
No, no, no,
No.
mm-mm, nope.
So I saw this bird. I stared this bird dead in the eye, and I will say, in defense of anyone who accidentally fights this bird who doesn't use unit scan, because I don't use. Do you use unit scan, Tuna?
Yeah, I don't use
You
it
don't?
either.
Okay,
No.
so I don't use unit scan either, and I think there might be some people in chat who don't use it. But the thing with that is like you can accidentally roll up on a rare spawn in elite mob without realizing it. And I will say, in defense of anybody who has ever just ran into this bird, he doesn't always look that much larger than the other buzzards. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. Like he's a little stealthy. But yeah, he's level 26, which is red to these guys. And also the names of their tunes are Tweedledee and Tweedledum HC. So I think they thought, let's RP these characters. What would those two do? We would pull a red bird, right? Well, they did, and they survived because they used some of our. This is the highest quality we got on this one. They used some of those kiting strats. So they are literally in Sentinel Hill at this point when they fight him.
Oh my God!
This is a melee hunter too.
Yeah.
So
Yep. And
Where are the guards? Right here. Are they actually going to come and help us? No, they're not.
just so you guys see, there are some mobs that the guards won't help you fight, but you can kite this mob
Oh, now
into
we've
the
done the
guards
guard.
apparently and kill it.
I
So
hope we did enough damage to them.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum escaped to live another day. But I feel like they got a little bit lucky. I mean, this was tactical, pulling it to the guards, but it also seemed like it was for science to see if the guards actually help with this mob, and they did. So also, they got some loot, but it wasn't like the best loot because this guy drops some really good stuff. Yeah, it's a blue dagger, I think, right, Winky, that this mob drops. Yeah. So you can kite him to the guards is the moral of this clip. All right. So the next clip, this is the clip that I thought I was showing a few minutes ago. I'm sorry, but it's here. I know you've all been on the edge of your seat since I prefaced this one earlier for my educational content. But for real, so same mob, same location. We all know it. We all hate it. Skull Rock, right? We're back again with Gazoos, and this is a hack to fighting him without the void. So we're gonna let this one play out. It takes a couple of attempts for him to figure out fighting this without the void.
Yeah, I think this was an accidental discovery.
Because it looks like he's
that,
gonna
come out.
fight, and then is like, oh crap, I'm getting slapped, right? So I'm gonna try to escape. He realizes that the void evades as soon as he pops into the water. So note the location of this. Like, this is just steps away from where Gazoos spawn, so it's not that hard to get to, right? And then look, as he goes to reset it completely, he sees Gazoos follow him in. Now, Gazoos resets this time. Gazuz. I don't know how you say it. Whatever. Don't meme me, chat. It is what it is. I don't play Horde for a reason, okay? But if you can catch him in this spawn spot, right? He realized, okay, I just need to keep him in combat this time, and I can get him back into this corner without the void, because the void is slapping. It's a really tanky pet. And then look, so he does it. So he's able to bring him back into this corner and fight him alone without the pet. Oh, great. Gazoo's song incoming. Good one. You know, there's worse things that you can make a song about, so it's all good. But yeah, so look, this works. So he's able to do the fight here. It's still not an easy fight. So, I mean, he still hits really hard, and we still get pretty low health.
Yo, how much?
What'd you say?
Oh God, that's in your chat. Oh God.
Okay, so next up,
I say just avoid Skull Rock completely.
yeah, probably avoid it. But if you want to fight him,
There you go.
there you go. So speaking of things that you should avoid, but if you want to fight, here you go. This one kills me. When you guys see, so let's just put this up on the screen. So, classic WoW, Paladin, solo of this mob at 27. Who do you think in our WoW community, I just want to see if chat knows who this is already. Who is notorious for soloing things that they should not even be attempting at all? I think that they know who it is. It's just a little bit of a delay.
I think they know. do you know his slogan?
No.
One of his sayings? Maybe give him a hint.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I see. They already know. So yes, Tommy Salami we're talking about. He solos everything, right? And this is no exception. Have you guys seen this clip? And if you haven't, please just watch and be amazed. So let's talk about where he is. Stonewatch Keep. We've got boys everywhere. This guy is level 27. I don't even know how to preface this clip. I'm just going to let him talk through it.
His ass, rather. Yes, I pulled here. I'd have to, like, judgment and jump all the way down there.
He kind of just makes it up as he goes and makes it work.
If I can judgment and then jump there, I should be good.
So it's something for a quest, I'm assuming? Sort of thing. This one kill. And these are all elites around this mob.
Yeah, I'm going to try this one time only. I'm not going to fucking fall down, hopefully. Okay,
I don't think that this is hardcore, but
judgment, jump down.
I'm not sure, but he doesn't die, so like it could be.
Quick heal. Wait. Oh yeah.
And it's classic WoW. And also you could use the strategy in hardcore if you're hardcore enough to use it.
We need to just move away from the others.
Because it's a strategy to do the quest, and he doesn't die.
I think we did it. Oh wait, I didn't. I need to keep moving.
Yo, this is a crazy strat.
Oh, we did it. There we go.
I've never seen this before.
We'll do that in the future then.
I know. That's why we have to show it. I don't know if he died on the way into the building, but if he didn't, he doesn't die here. Like, that's the whole point. It's absolutely wild.
It's worth it. And doing it that way, by running on the wall, I don't need to kill all those mobs behind. I can literally just fucking kill it very easy. Did
you guys see this? The pathing?
Let me just jump off the mountain. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm really shocked that the other mobs with him were like linked to him, because I know sometimes that's a thing.
I think he thought that they were going to be at first, and then he realized.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so this is a Silver Stream Mines featuring Silver Spoon. So yeah, we have a theme going on.
We have to preface this before I show this clip. I don't know if Pro Season is here in chat. Pro Season, if you're here, rise up. When Pro Season created this tune, it created problems for me, because now we have, not only is the name of the character Silver Spoon, which is right on brand with all of my character names, but it's also a paladin. So the day that he created this tune, the entire guild was like, oh my god, did Silver Stash die? R.I.P. There were people mourning the loss of the stash that never actually happened. And we had to inform everybody, no, this is two different people. So this is Pro Season on Twitch, Pro_SZN. And
so before this is a 3-pull. So he just killed the two on the left, and he had the rare pull with it.
Okay, and this is one of the clips that you found. So I actually don't think I've seen this clip yet.
Yeah, and this is the mine that's in Loch Madon.
Okay, yeah, Silver Stream mine. Oh yeah, look at you, all self-conscious of how you're saying things now, because my chat's gonna meme.
I don't need people to roast me.
The self-correct, we love it.
Like, he's like low mana, low health.
So yeah, we're at he was already down to 63% HP. He has 7 mana right now. He's fighting a level 15 rare spawn.
Like one of the last hits, like right here, he misses. The guy misses, right? Right. I think this one right here.
Miss, and then he gets the heal off.
Oh
look,
my!
And then look, watch his hands off the keyboard. The fight is not done. Why do we do the things that we do, chat? Like, what is this? What if he had gotten? Hear me out. So he gets the heal off, and he's celebrating, and the fight is not over. Like, what if he misses his next 2 hits? Look at the weapon that he's using. That has to be the training sword. Okay. So can we just discuss? this is a teachable moment. So I'm so glad, pro season, that you survived, and this is, you know, this is epic. This mob was higher level than you. You got a great heal off, and you did what you could. But I want to tell chat, if you are fighting, and I need to do a better job of this too, don't celebrate until the mob is dead. Because imagine if this had gone a different way. If now, as he celebrates, he misses his next hit instead of getting that like nice big hit off, and this mob kills him, he would have been memed. And that would have been bad news bears. But he survived. He survived.
I think he
today.
got a nice chest too.
Yeah, I think he did. I think he did. So it was worth the kill for sure.
Oh.
So this next one Tuna found as well. It's been a minute since it was posted, but it's a great clip nevertheless. And there's so many things. There's so many layers to this one. Let's see. Okay,
So many
what's
layers.
the best video quality we have for this one? Okay, here we go. So, anybody know who this is? Rocksteady? So,
Rocksteady 22.
a legend, right? He's playing a 57 character. A 57 warrior. So, the amount of time invested at this point in his gameplay, I don't even want to know. I don't want to know what his slash played was at this point.
And the title is I Need a Hero. Mm-hmm. And he's going down. And he needs someone to jump in to save him.
And wait.
He needs a savior.
Boom. The White Knight. And who is it? Our girl. Okay, it's Liz. Comes in hot. Literally. With the flames. She comes in and goes in.
Just like jumping.
Look, she's like, I know, she's jumping around. It's so cute. So she goes in and sees him coming out of this building. And like, what a wonderful moment for Rocksteady, because he's at such low health, maybe 25%. There's 2 caster mobs, and there's no way as a warrior that you would get out of the situation if this doesn't happen to you. Like, that was the most lucky thing. And also, I mean, Liz, very high level as well in this area, kind of jeopardizing her own run, right? Like jumping in, and what if something had gone wrong and then they kill her? So, which we'll see in a little bit. We have another clip where somebody threw out a heal and tried to help somebody, and it kind of backfired. But I love the little smirk that he has at the end, like, oh my gosh, I just got saved. It was too funny.
He would have died if she wasn't there.
Yeah.
Some may call it collusion, but you know, we love seeing the Horde and the Alliance come together.
Yeah, exactly. Look at that. 2 factions, 1 hero. You love to see it. All right. Ooh. So the next one, this is another one that you've pulled. So I actually haven't seen this clip myself. Do you want to talk about this one a little bit before we roll it?
This one was posted near like the charity event, so I don't know if we got a chance to see it. I don't know if anybody has like reviewed this one, but this is Super Junior, which I think he's died since, but not in this clip. He's doing King Bangalash, and he's actually kiting it to Gramgal, which I didn't know was a thing.
So, King Bang, I've heard so many tales of fighting this cat, but I haven't actually seen a kite strat to Gramgal before for this. Have you? I mean, I haven't heard of this being done before.
No, I haven't.
I'm curious to see what this is like. He's got the jams bumping too. You love to see it.
He is jamming.
Oh, Grace did this too, somebody's saying? Okay.
Yo, do you remember when Grace broke his keyboard? What an iconic moment.
Gosh. Man, if only we had gone back. We were thinking about doing like highlights of 2020 entirely. Imagine if we had gone back. I mean, the VODs wouldn't even be saved though, unless people have clipped it along the way.
Yo,
God, the things we could have scraped up.
No, I haven't seen a Winky. Yo, send it.
Maybe that'll be for our show next week. So while this guy is kiting, God, these GMs are just, this is a vibe. I'm going to link this again for you guys. If you're interested in being featured on future episodes of our vodcast, make sure you post your clips moving forward in the highlight reel channel in the hardcore Discord. That's where we're going to source everything from. And we're hoping to keep featuring people from the community. You know, what are you doing well? Show us your plays. Go for some big ones, and then we'll put them on the show.
Oh,
And
for sure.
anything-
I think this might encourage people to play a little riskier.
Yeah, I think so
try to go
too.
for those big plays.
We want to see the plays, and it's cool to learn some of this stuff, right? So even if we've seen it done before, it might not be, you've maybe never done it before, and also people haven't seen it before necessarily, even if it's been done. So go for the plays, and we will definitely show them off. So, okay, here's what I'm noticing. So he's kited it to Gromgol, right? At this point, he's made it to where he needs to be, but he's done no damage. So before he takes it in to finish it off, he needs to get at half health, right? For the guards for him to get credit.
I think so. I'm not sure like the exact amount, but he does have to get a decent amount.
Chat, is that the right number? It's 50% health in order to get credit. 33%? Somebody else is saying. Not for the guards to help, but to get the credit for the quest. So the guards will help regardless, I think, right? The guard can't do more damage than you. So then is it 50 or you need to do 51%?
So 50% if it's one guard, 33%.
The math. Where the meme? Oh my god, I wish I had that. The meme of the math flying around our heads. Just dependent on the amount of guards. Okay, so I guess there's some calculations. That's what you have to prepare for these sorts of kites. But it also explains why sometimes the guards are not going to be as helpful as you wanted to. So you really got to plan this stuff out. Well, maybe we'll try to look into that. So Tuna and I also plan to do like just some like sit downs and talking about some of these things, so we actually can all know some of these mechanics. And we will do a little research on that and then get back to you guys. We'll cover that in our next episode.
It's actually an achievement, right? To get Bangladesh before 40 on the website.
I think it is. Yeah, I'm not totally sure. So I'm gonna I have to pull up these next couple of clips. So Tuna, feel free to just entertain the chat while I get these pulled up. I'm gonna be getting some things.
Have you had a nice Dr. Pepper this evening?
Oh my god. Yeah, sorry, chat. I had so many tabs. I have to like pull them up again. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, that's such a good one.
What are they saying?
Can I just say, it's no, the statics clip.
Oh yeah.
He is so calm.
He's always so calm. Static is like
he's like, oh no, I am dying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so actually the next one is the evade spot. So it's just one before that, before statics.
Yeah. Very, very important.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just say, it looks like we have the same setup, me, you, and Winky.
Oh yeah, somebody else pointed that out. We're triplets.
Yeah, we're actually all in the same room.
Yeah, we live in a gamer house.
Yeah.
The hardcore hangout house.
Hardcore house.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so let's pull this next one up. So this is another one that you found. So this is Wailing Caverns, you said, and some sort of evade spot. So what are we going to learn from this?
So he is killing one of the oozes or whatever it's called in right outside of Wailing Caverns, and when they get to low health, they clone, and it's not just a regular mob, it's another elite. So he is like, oh no, I have to get out of here, and you'll see what happens.
Okay.
So right here, it's gonna clone.
Yeah, the ectoplasms, they can be bad news, right? Because they clone and they change their resistances based on what's hitting it first.
So he's like, oh no, I have to run, but I don't want to go into the water because there are mobs in the water.
Yikes, so he's already at 20 health.
Right. So he stomps.
Oh, you know I love that.
Like,
the war stomp,
no.
The war stomp moment gets me every time.
2 elites in the water. He sticky glues one, and then realizes that everything is just not able to come out of the water. And I don't think the ectoplasm can cross the water, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so that's an evade spot.
Yes.
What the heck?
Robux giveaway.
What is that?
That's why we're really here.
Oh, is that
But,
what pops up for Winky
yeah.
too? That must just be a YouTube thing then. I literally don't know what that is. Oh
But
god.
yeah, the water. A lot of the mobs can't leave the water, so keep that in mind when you're farming outside of Wailing Caverns. Because a lot of times, if you're running Wailing Caverns, people don't stay afterwards to help you finish the quest. So,
Yeah, that
a lot
Deviant
of
Heights
times,
quest. God, that's the worst. But
yeah.
10 slot bag is a reward, right? So it's kind of worth.
Oh yeah.
And you can go back and
Totally
farm it
worth.
yourself, which is what I did. But yeah, those ectoplasms, like, I mean, the main thing to keep in mind with those is just that they become resistant to what you're hitting them with, right? I don't know if it's all of them or just some of them, but that can get you into trouble in there too. So casters, beware. All right, so statics. What is this one?
So he is in. I want to say he's in Silver Pine Forest. I've never done Silver Pine, but he's going up against a caster, and I believe he's going to drop very low. Like he's going to here. We'll just see. It's
Stream now. I'm
he
like a
drops down to
Russian
1%, or not 1%, one
Been
HP.
raided by like a big Russian streamer a few times in a row, and
Statics is like another perfect example of somebody who's always posting good clips that can be educational. He's always trying to learn evade spots and stuff like that.
did you guys
Holy
see how much
crap.
HP I had left?
One.
One.
health. And
Did you guys see that? Did anyone see that?
we all saw
Yeah,
it.
we saw it.
Literally, one
So
HP.
also the void is still up. So this is kind of interesting. Like
1 HP.
when you're fighting a warlock, basically,
I
do
had
you tend to go for the
HP.
void first or the actual warlock itself?
I usually go for the void first. I feel
Yeah.
like the void slap.
That's like so earlier today I was in Ashara and I rolled up on this satyr with a imp pet and I thought they were green mobs, so I was like, oh, I'm just gonna easily handle these. And those pets slap, whether they're imps or voids or anything. It's I don't know, like it's hard. It's always a hard choice for me is what I'm trying to say, I guess, between the pet and the caster mob because they're both just they're so overpowered always that
Right.
anything that's like a warlock.
I just love how calm he was. Like, oh no, I am
Oh, yeah.
dying.
Always.
This is fine. This is fine.
Always.
Oh, there she is.
There she is.
This is okay. So this clip is teaching you, nobody is friends in hardcore. Do not help multi-lifers. Do
So-
not help a multi-lifer.
So, what have we been seeing? So, things that have been going wrong, not just, okay, yeah. So, let's just backpedal for a second. So, feel free to help people. However, if you're helping people, know the risk involved because it is so easy to get yourself into a bad situation. And I'm just going to encourage you guys, look out for yourselves out there because it's tough in hardcore, especially if you're hard level and if you're high level, I mean. Yeah, it can be tough. So this is an example. So here is Kat. We all know her. We all love her. She's in chat. We see her, again, just reacting, sees somebody going down. She's like, I'm going to help this person out. And she almost has a bad ending to this tune because of it. So she's 37, you guys. And this person's running away. Look, so she jumps in to help. And Murloc City. Guys, if this is me,
Run into
I'm panicking.
cow. Get me out
To
of
get
here.
out of there.
Yeah.
Right.
Get the frick
Pull
out
at
of
the
there.
top.
And look, she types as she's running. Okay, how are you even handling? And I honestly think it's because, well, there's multiple things that are going on here, but she's a beast mode druid for her main. So I think like knowing the class helped a lot. And I can't even imagine like if you're like, imagine being 37, playing a class that you don't know well or something and something like this happens to you. Like, I feel like the fact that she has like such good reaction from playing like in-game PvE and like all the stuff that she does on her other druid, I feel like that might have saved her in this moment. Like, I don't know if many people make it out of this is what I'm trying to say because
Right.
what the heck, like,
Into.
and also, I mean, the Murlocs, as we know, aren't just necessarily like melee mobs. They can be doing their casting and taking so much damage. Yikes. Yeah, so
She says it's the non-hardcore me was like, ah, yes, save that guy. Oh
yeah.
no.
And we all have done it, right? Like we all do something that we probably shouldn't have done, trying to save somebody. But yeah, it can be scary. Okay,
Oh, for
so
sure.
this next one is interesting. So this is something that, let me just pull up the clip real quick. So let's take a
I haven't
look.
seen this one.
Let's take a look at where we are. Does anybody recognize this instance? We're doing a quick Marathon run, chat, and this is something that instantly piqued my interest because we're planning to do a Mara run at the end of the week. So again, we're trying to learn what to do, what not to do, and this is another teachable clip, and it was a good reminder for me, so I wanted to show it to you guys as well. So this group is doing a Mara clear. This guy that is streaming it, Corella, is level 54. We can only assume the rest of the group is about the same level. They're fighting these big mobs, and those already hit really hard. You're trying to pull these strategically, and what they may have forgotten it looks like, and also I had forgotten until I saw this clip, is that in Mara, there are these rock elites. Yeah, the big mobs. Yeah, we have the big mobs and the rocks. Tuna, feel free to chime in on the commentary.
I haven't seen this clip, but
Primordial behemoths, chat. If you want me to just spell it out for you, they slap. All you need to know is the big mobs that slap, and we have the little rocks that also slap, and they pass through the entire instance, and they don't stop coming. So you guys see that 5-pack back there? They're going to continue to come. So this group is kiting this beast back. So they pull these mobs, and then they're kind of through the wall or something. I'm not really sure exactly what ends up happening here, but the main point of this clip is just a reminder that even though you're getting a lot of tuples and Marathon, you want to be mindful of these patrols because they're going to continue. They run, I mean, this entire circuit. So you may want to just wait at some point, wait for them to pat to you, even if it takes 5 minutes, so you don't end up getting a double pull in here, because these behemoths are enough to handle on their own. So just a little tidbit for those of you who might be going in tomorrow, because I know we actually have a lot of people who are getting into their high levels, like running some of this dungeon content. So
oh no, this one's called pulling a Grace.
Yeah, so this is another kind of teaching moment, and I guess Grace had a similar experience. I didn't. So this is Ash. He sent this in earlier today. So do you know this location that he's in, Tuna, or anything about this quest? He's level 44, so we're high level.
Isn't this where like the big camp is of the trolls in Stranglethorn? Like halfway down the map?
Maybe so. But so he goes in, and I guess what happens here, so what he's demonstrating in this clip is so when you go into this cave, there are multiple mobs, and it looks like when you go in, see, look, there's 2 ads with the main mob that he's trying to kill. He sheeps one and the other one disappears. So it looks like you get a little lucky and you lose one of the ads. However, you don't. So basically, he submitted this to show you guys to not be fooled by this, because what's happening is that despawned ad has gone out of the cave and has pulled things outside of the cave and is about to run back in with those things that it pulled. So there is no tactic to despawn that ad. If you get that despawned ad, you should not push in and proceed as normal. It's not going to work, and it's going to just pull more mobs, and this is going to happen, and you're going to get into a lot of a sketchier situation. So Yeah, the ad goes to get help. So it kind of looks like it's a game glitch, and then it goes out and gets help. So just something to note if you're over here doing this quest and you think you can handle that, maybe reconsider, just make sure you know where all the mobs are, because not what you want. And he gets out, I think. I don't know if he ends up.
I haven't done
dying.
Stranglethorn yet, but I think I'm gonna steer clear of this troll area.
Oh yeah, the troll area is super scary. Okay, and then we have this one next.
Oh yeah.
Pull it up. So this one was also submitted earlier today by a person who goes by the name Ja Rule, as we were discussing in chat earlier. So apparently the backstory to this is he was sent over here by a friend on a quest to find this location and celebrate. And we felt like this would be a good kind of just feel good moment, final clip to end us out today for today's podcast. And what's up?
We didn't do the rogue one.
Oh crap. Hold on. I forgot that we waited on that one. Okay, hold on. There's one more before this one.
I know
Please
everybody is on the edge of their seat for Ja Rule.
I know. Well, that just hyped it up even more. You guys will see it in a second. Hold on. Let me pull that one up. Yeah, I forgot you had me save this one. Tuna really likes this clip. So
This one is so intense.
this one is spicy. It is. It is. You're not wrong. Okay. Get the quality increased. So this is a level 53 rogue. In Felpaw Village, Timber Mahold. This area is looking very familiar to me. This is somewhere where we are questing currently on the stash. So
First things first, yellow mobs on a rogue.
yeah,
not
I
a
mean,
fan
it's so far so good though, right? Like he's only got one mob. He's very strategically gone over to this corner. It looks like he has everything under control. Hi, Haley. We had you on earlier. You'll have to peep the bot. And Sai, I saw you guys both get here.
So far so good.
So far, so good. Until you see this. And you think you know how bad it is. But then you turn around and you realize it's even worse than you thought. Because
They resisted.
it's 2. And
Vanish resist.
look at this.
Oh my
11
gosh.
HP. 11%. Running through
One
all
tick
the
of
respawn. Look at
first
this.
aid.
Look at all of these mobs. He has to hit that one or else he pulls those other 2 casters and dies. So he uses that one to move into the water.
He's like looking for any consumer, anything on his bar.
Literally uses everything that he has, and they're still chasing. And now we're in water, so how are you getting out? Again, still chasing. Look at this. He's blocking. He manages to stun the mob. Still in the water. Like, do you guys really look? Everything uses the bomb. The bomb comes out, and look at this.
How far is that 0? Literally no green.
Yeah. No health, mobs everywhere. Still chasing, by the way. Still chasing. We've got wolves in front. He's level 53, again, I'll remind you. And boom, he gets out of combat over here in this corner. The best part of this clip is that he sits down and says 30 HP to the guild, FML, and then immediately proceeds to log out.
I would log out too.
He says, I am done with this. This is Rogue Tard HC that posted this clip. And yeah, he deserves a night off after that fight. Can you guys...
He really does.
Okay, that's another one of those clips where I watch it and I'm just like, I don't think I could have escaped that if I was in that same situation. I don't know.
I don't think I would either.
Impressive.
The vanish resist was
yeah, that's what they said. I'm done. I need a drink. 100%. All right, so the next one we have, the last one of tonight's episode is again submitted from Jarul. a quick serenade to send you guys off. Just a feel-good moment from the hardcore community. So,
You guys better be swaying.
yeah, your Dr. Pepper's up, Tuna. Thank you guys for tuning in to our first episode of Silver Linings Vodcast. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a ton
Thank
of
you
fun.
guys for submitting your clips. If you didn't know about the show and you're just finding out today and you want to get more involved going forward, make sure to post your clips in the hardcore highlight reel channel in the hardcore Discord. That's where we will be pulling all of our clips moving forward. Again, we're trying to showcase you guys, your creativity, your big moments. You know, if you guys hit 60, post it in there. If you guys do something crazy, something exciting, post it in there. We wanna see it all. Teach us new stuff. We're gonna be here every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and it's been fun.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you guys for tuning in. Tuna?
And yo, thank you for having me. It was a lot of fun. And next week you better have a Dr. Pepper. That's all I gotta say.
Oh my gosh, I know,
Gotta-
right?
no Cokes, all Dr. Pepper.
I know. I gotta get one. Alrighty, so we will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you everybody who followed the stream, for the resubs, for getting involved in chat. Thank you guys. I'm trying to balance, not reading chat too much during the cast and everything like that. So I appreciate you guys hanging out. Thank you guys. If you've been here hanging out with us, have a great night, and we will see you guys on the next show. Alrighty. Bye.
Bye.
Guys.